What's going on, everybody? You have Tone here, back with some more Draft League content. This time bringing you guys the Team Builder and Battle for RODL week number 3, taking on Rory, or Pokebaldi, if I remember correctly, the coach of the Dundee Darmanitans. Now, if you guys do enjoy the video, feel free, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Now, before I go any further, a few things I do want to address. Before going into the team builder and the matchup, all that stuff. I know it's been a little bit since I uploaded my last video, which was SBU week 1. Long story short, I had a lot of IRL issues pop up to the point where I couldn't actually record, and I was way behind on battles in another league, and I had to finish those up. And then in terms of my video for week 2 of RODL, there was a slight issue with my charger, so I couldn't actually record the battle for week number 2. But for the long story short with that, we ended up with a 3-0 win, or a 2-0 win rather, excuse me, on the back of the Yancey late game sweeping with Trick Room. So yeah, really good in that regard. So we are 2-0 heading into this matchup against the Dundee Darmanitans. This is the third and final, this is our third division opponent, so we will be playing him again later on in the regular season. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting matchup, to say the least. Other than that, though, the rest of my videos, which will be going up, I'm trying to just get them out one at a time. So after this will be my SBU Week 2 game against the Kentucky Torcats. That video will be definitely going up on Tuesday. And then afterwards, it will be RODL Week 4, and then we'll be back to regular uploading at the appropriate day. So with that out of the way, jumping into this matchup. So you see my opponent has a very interesting team. He drafted his mascot, like the Galarian Darmanitan. He has a Spectraire, which is very annoying for teams that don't have an adequate Ghost Resist. Luckily, I have a Resist and an Immunity, but it can still be a major pain, especially if it gets to weaken a few of my members down. And then, of course, he has some very good defensive Pokemon, Rotom Heat, Vaporeon. Noivern's a bit of an issue with the speed, since Noivern, as well as his Spectraire, also outspeeds my entire team by itself. Other than that, though, he also has some very interesting, low-tier mons, Ferroseed, Turtonator. I find interesting. I guess he just won another Rapid Spinner, potential Shell Smash, Sweeper, depending on the situation. And then Gloom, I don't really expect Gloom to come in this matchup. I feel like I have way too much for that, for it to be an actual threat. But for the most part, his team is kind of more or less, I don't want to lean one way or on the other, but it's mostly specially oriented. Just looking at it from a glance, his real physical attackers are the Galarian Darmanitan and the Pangoro. Ferroseed's more of the support variant, so it's a physical attacker that's not really running attack investment. Clado's a bit 50-50, but for the most part, Clado is actually pretty weak. So, yeah, I don't really consider that more or less as a physical attacker. It's mostly a special attacker anyway. But regardless, his team does give me a lot of issues, especially the first 2 Pokemon. So I ended up building in a way to try to counteract the Galarian Darmanitan. Granted, with my team, it's not easy, especially considering that my Ice Resist is not really a resist. My resist is Frostlass, but it gets Flare Blitz or Fire Punch, whatever. I have a Swampert, which doesn't resist Ice, can still be an issue. The main set I'm actually worried about is Sub Belly Drum, because Sub Belly Drum can actually just destroy my entire team under the right circumstances. If he gets up a Sub and a Belly Drum and he's Salic Berry, that's an instant GG. So I want to avoid that if at all possible. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the team that I did end up building for this matchup. And I do want to apologize if I don't remember some of these EV spreads, because this battle did happen a while ago. So first off, we have the Celesteela, mixed attacking with but basically specially defensive, Leech Seed, Toxic, Heavy Slam, and Air Slash. This set is basically designed to act as one of my ways of checking the Spectrair defensively. As I can Leech Seed pretty much everything on his team. The stuff that the Pokemon he has that are immune to Leech Seed being the Ferroseed and the Gloom. Gloom is hit super effectively by Air Slash. Ferroseed's hit neutrally by Air Slash as well. I kind of tinkered with Flamethrower, but Flamethrower literally would just hit Ferroseed for super effective damage, and I didn't really see the need to run Flamethrower for something so oddly specific as a Ferroseed. So Air Slash hit pretty much everything else on his team neutrally, and it gave me a neutral hit off on the Vaporeon as well, which is something which is better for me in the sense I'm able to Toxic that thing as well. Toxic is also nice, mainly there to catch the incoming Rotom Heat, as that could easily come in on the Celesteela set for free. So as for the investment just basically ensures that I can guarantee take two Choice Specs Shadow Balls from Spectrair, I believe, after Rocks, or from Full. It's definitely one or the other. And the rest I just threw into defense to take hits better from stuff like Pangoro. It's a very straightforward Spadef set, nothing much else to say about that. And then next up we have is my Cinderace with the heavy duty boots, Power Ball, Taunt, Super Fang, and U-Turn. The set itself is basically just designed to try to taunt stuff like Vaporeon. I can taunt Clado for the most part, although Clado will most likely just be clicking a ground move against me. But Taunt is mainly there to shut down the Vaporeon for going for Wish or whatever. Powerball, I pretty much Powerball everything on his team. He doesn't have an immunity. He does have a vast amount of fire resist. The Rotom Heat, the Vaporeon, the Noivern, and the Turtonator, excuse me. But all those things do not appreciate taking a Super Fang. So basically the combination of Taunt plus Super Fang can prevent Vaporeon from healing up. I can get U-Turn for momentum into one of my other Pokemon, and it's a very straightforward set. It's basically my go-to Cinderace set for the most part, and it does a lot of work for them basically. As for the EVs, because of my opponent's speed tier gap-ish, he has Spectrair at 130, he has Noivern at 121, they both outspeed Cinderace, and then after that, the next fastest Pokemon he has is the Darmanitan. So I only need 64 EVs with a Jolly Nature to guarantee outspeed a non-Scarf Darmanitan. With 248 HP and 36 in special defense, I can guarantee take two Thunderbolts from Rotom Heat. And with 248 HP and 32 in defense, I can guaranteed live an Adamant Choice Banded knockoff from Pangoro from Full, and then I just threw the rest into attack to boost the power of Powerball and U-Turn. So that is a Cinderace set. Then moving on to my Swampert. As straightforward a Swampert set as it gets with this team, because, like I said, Galarian Darmanitan, especially if it's sub-Belly Drum, is a major problem for my team. And Swampert basically just says, no Darmanitan, you are not going to Belly Drum or sub-Belly Drum in Swampert's face. If Darmanitan comes out, I am going directly into my Swampert. If he subs, I am going to click Roar immediately, as I definitely do not want him to try to get that sweep going with the Darmanitan. Other than that, though, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Stealth Rock is nice to chip down his team. Earthquake hits pretty much everything for neutral damage, with the exception of his Noivern and the Levitate Mons like the Rotom, which I can just flip turn on for momentum purposes. But yeah, this is a very straightforward max HP, max defense. I need all the defense to check that Galarian Darmanitan, and this helps me act as a physical pivot for the rest of my team. Then moving on, we do have my Drapion, and a little bit of the disclaimer, I did make a little bit of a mistake with the speed tiers with my Drapion and my next Pokemon, so this was designed to outspeed with the Choice Scarf. It's supposed to outspeed Spectrair, but with the current investment, I'm actually speed tying a max speed timid Spectrier. So if for some reason he is indeed running max speed, which I highly doubt he would be, all intended purposes, it should just point to him trying to outspeed my Cinderace. But if he is max speed, it comes down to a speed tie, and if I end up losing that speed tie and I get killed by a mud shot, well, that's on me. But yeah, this set otherwise is pretty much designed to be my revenge killer for the Spectrier, my offensive check the Spectrier nonetheless. Poison Jab and Knockoff, pretty self-explanatory. Aqua Tail is mainly there to do a bit more damage to the Rotom, which helps out my Cinderace. And then the last move I have is Facade. Facade is just basically a filler move in case I do get Will-O-Wisp by Rotom or Skull Burned by the Vaporeon or even Will-O-Wisp by the Spectrier. Other than that, or potentially get burned by Scorching Sands on Claydol if I try to go for a knockoff. But yeah, other than that though, the investment, I don't really remember the EV on top of my head. Like, the numbers escape me at this point. Like, I'm trying to rack my brain about why I have 80 defense and 28 special defense. It was for something specifically, but the calc is escaping my head at the moment. Next time I just gotta remember to write this stuff down. But yeah, that is a Drapion. Then next up we have one of my potential win cons, maybe-ish, and that's my Kommo-o with the soundproof ability and Throat Spray, Clangorous Soul, Clanging Scales, Flamethrower, and Flash Cannon. Yes, Clangorous Soul is allowed on Kommo-o. It's not its best set, but in this specific matchup, it felt like the best set to run, just because of the fact that if I am able to weaken his checks to Kommo-o, this set can definitely put in a ton of work, especially if I'm able to, well, weaken. The main things I do want to weaken if he does bring it would be, like, the main issue is Vaporeon. That's the main one I feel like would be the issue. Rotom Heat can only be a problem if he, like, tricks me a choice item or whatever. Outside of that, though, this hits everything on his team neutrally. And then Clanging Scales, Flamethrower for the Darmanitan, the grass types, and then Flash Cannon specifically there for the Aromatisse. Aromatisse can actually live +2 modest Flash Cannon if it's EV'd properly, like if it's more Spadef. Aromatisse can definitely live the hit. But I feel like Aromatisse is so pressured by my Celesteela, by my Cinderace, by my Drapion. Like, I have a lot of ways of weakening Aromatisse to the point where I feel like he won't even bring Aromatisse. But if he brings it, so be it. This is the other little nitpick that I was talking about earlier. This is supposed to be outspeeding Spectrier after Clangorous Soul, but because of my miscue, I'm actually only speed tying it. And then max special attack it as hard as possible, and the rest into special defense to take hits better from Rotom and Vaporeon. The only way this set really backfires, I have soundproof for Roar Vaporeon, but if he's like Haze, or I mean, I would prefer it if he wasn't Haze on Vaporeon, to be perfectly honest, but if he is, he is. There's nothing I can do about that. And then lastly, making its team debut for the Miami Malamarlins, we have the one and only Noctowl. I am finally able to bring Noctowl in a matchup, and I am so happy it came so early in the season. You look at my opponent's team, you look at his flying resist, he has a total of 1 flying resist, and that is Rotom Heat. And in the face of a Noctowl, he actually has no resistance to Hurricane whatsoever, which is fantastic. Which is why I felt so compelled to bring this set. Double Dance Noctowl, Agility, Nasty Plot, Roost, and Hurricane. This is all I need to break his team down, especially if I'm able to get the opportunity to Agility and Nasty Plot on anything I can force out or anything that Noctowl can take a hit from. I will gladly take that hit to get the ability to set up a Nasty Plot or an Agility. The EVs itself is actually pretty cool. The 144 special attack investment with the Sharp Beak guarantees that Noctowl can either 2-hit KO a max HP Rotom Heat with Hurricane, or if I get a nasty plot up, max HP Rotom Heat dies to +2 Sharp Beak boosted Hurricane from full. It does 100 minimum to max HP Rotom Heat. That is insane. Legitimately insane. Even more so, with 12 EVs in special defense, I guaranteed live a modest Thunderbolt from Rotom Heat from full. It is ridiculous how bulky Noctowl is. And then the 248 speed EVs, I outspeed. Not only do I outspeed a Jolly max speed Pangoro, but after an agility, I also guarantee outspeed a Choice Scarf Darmanitan. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to hopefully put some work in with this Noctowl set. It's something that I've really been trying to incorporate in some of my team building. Like, there's been instances where I felt like I could bring everything on my team in certain matchups, and yeah, this team which has been a lot of fun building with. And this is one of those fun builds that I hope puts in work in the battle. So that is the team. The rest is just putting the defense to take hits better. Well, take physical hits a little bit better. Like, if the Pangoro is not banded, he can't knock me out from full. That's which I find pretty amusing. But yeah, that's the team. And without further ado, let's skip on over to the battle. Alright guys, so here we are with the battle against the Dundee Darmanitans, and this is kind of what I expected. He did not bring Rotom. Okay. So that frees up, well, I already freed up my Noctowl, but this even frees up my Celesteela now. In terms of a lead though, I don't know what to lead off with, to be perfectly honest, because like everything looks good. This also changes my game plan a little bit, but I still feel like Celesteela is my safest lead. Like if he leads up with Darmanitan, leads up with Darmanitan. But I feel like if he leads, I feel like it will catch him if he leads off with I feel like I can like account for every other lead that's not Darmanitan, hopefully. So anyway, good luck, have fun to Rory. I'm still really surprised he did not bring Rotom. I'm not complaining at all, but I will take it. Like, trust me, I will take the lack of Rotom. So he leads off with Claydol. Okay, that's very good for me. I don't know what this thing wants to do. Yeah, I think for the most part, it's either Leech Seed or Toxic for the most part. I'm just gonna click Toxic, because Toxic pretty much I get a timer off on everything. Reflect. Okay. Okay, I see where this is going. Well, we do manage to connect the Toxic on the Claydol. That's good. Putting this thing on a timer is really nice. I was hoping he would go Vaporeon instead, but I'm okay with this. Him being dual screens though is kind of bad. Okay, I don't really know if this means he's like Clay, but I think for the most part, sorry about that. I feel like just going for Leech Seed, because I don't really feel like he's gonna go hard into Pharaoh Seed. Let's see, Captain Holt. He really went hard Pharaoh Seed. I'm stunned right now. I'm actually surprised he did that. No, not Dynamax. Do not. Come on. Stupid Joy-Con. Come on. Cooperate. Okay, okay, this thing is not cooperating with me at all. Thank you. Alright. Stupid Joy-Con drift. Alright, I'm air slashing. Hopefully chip this thing down. Ideally, I could have went hard Cinderace or whatever. I do get the flinch though, which is good. I'm actually surprised he was managing to risk his Pharaoh Seed. What if I did have Flamethrower? But I missed when I Air Slash again. Like, this getting chipped is really helpful for my for Swampert. He's gonna get the Leechy off himself, which is okay. He went through all the trouble. He really went through all the trouble to go Hard Pharaoh Seed to Leech Seed me, though. I mean, I don't have a Leech Seed switch in myself, but what if I had Flamethrower? That's alright. What I can do here is I'm just gonna go. I feel like it's gonna go straight into Noctowl. I feel like it's going straight to Noctowl. I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting really annoyed. Like, this may be early for Noctowl, but I don't really care. If he does get up his rocks, good. So getting a Noctowl before rocks went up is very nice. And I think I'm just going to go for the agility. So let's just go. Ferocity can knock me out with any one hit. I don't really care about him knocking. Well, he doesn't. If he knocks off my Sharpie, he knocks off my Sharpie. I only needed that for Rotom. Catfish. That's a Vaporeon, right? Yep. So Vaporeon comes out. I want to agility. And let's see. Oh, and I'm just gonna Nasty Plot. I feel like Nasty Plotting is okay. If he has Roar, he has Roar. I can't really stop him from doing that. I prefer if he had Ice Beam instead. But I'm just gonna Nasty Plot. So let's see if he has Roar or Ice Beam. Dang, he had Haze! Darn! That was the one thing I was hoping the Vaporeon wouldn't have. Shoot. Okay, so that makes Coma a little bit more unlikely to sweep as long as this thing is around. But I'm going to Agility again. I'll Agility and then go for Hurricane. Because I can't, like, Nasty Plot in his face. He Scalds. That's okay. Reflect wears off. I don't know if that was Light Clay or not, but I'm just going to just go for the Hurricane. I can get a potential confusion. I get chip damage off on this thing. I do connect Hurricane. That's good. That did a lot. As he hazes again. So my speed boost is gone. That did roughly like 40. Yeah, I did like 40%. Okay. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to Nasty Plot. Because I feel like there's no way he's going to click Haze again. I feel like he's going to Wish or Scald again. And me going for Agility doesn't help in this situation. Wish, exactly. Alright, so now it comes down to a 50-50. Do I Agility on the Protect, or do I Hurricane on the Haze? I feel like it's going for Hurricane. Because if he protects, but I'm at +2 now. Like, there's no way he's going to let me get up an Agility on the Protect. I feel like he's going to Haze. And I feel like he's... Okay. Yes! Okay, please go down. Please go down. Yes! Let's go, Noctowl! Let's go! Yes! Woo! First kill of the season for Noctowl. Oh my god, that was amazing. I actually hit 2 Hurricanes in a row. But I am going to get a revenge kill by this Darmanitan, though. Alright. Okay, so Vaporeon's down, so he has nothing for Como. Yep, Darmanitan comes in. I can't do anything about that. And my play is to just go directly into Swampert, because that's what Swampert's job is. It's to just come in and prevent this thing from being a problem. I just have to do it. I can't risk losing my Noctowl. Noctowl actually put in so much work in this game. But getting rid of the Vaporeon was extremely huge for my Como. Take the Stealth Rock. Wow, he raw belly jumped in my face, man. Man, the disrespect. Huh? Citrus? Okay. I wasn't expecting Citrus Berry, but that means he's not Salic. So, regardless, I'm just gonna Roar. I can't do anything else. So, Ice Punch. This is gonna kill me. Oh yeah, that destroyed my Swampert. Oh man. Well, the fact that he's not Salic means that my Cinderace outspeed, so I'm just gonna go out with the Cinderace. And force this thing out. Belly Drum, Citrus Berry, Darmanitan. I'm just clicking Powerball. I don't care if he goes Noivern. If he goes Noivern, he goes Noivern. I don't care. I just want this thing out of the way. I want this thing switched out. I was expecting this Darmanitan to be Citrus Berry, but I will take it. So he withdraws. Nightwing, that sounds like Noivern. Yep, Noivern comes in. Powerball, connect. We're not going to do much to this thing, but it's still something. Okay, we did more than I thought. That's like 30%. And here I'm just going to go for the U-turn. He is faster than me. And me getting the slow momentum would benefit the rest of my team. So yeah, let's just go for the U-turn. Oh my god. Belly Drum, Citrus Berry, Darmanitan. I was not expecting that. He U-turns himself, good. So I'm going to get the momentum. What does he go out into, though? He's not going to go back into Darm, is he? No, he goes into... He goes Pharaoh Seed. Okay. Okay. So I take Iron Barb's damage. I didn't think he would stay in. I mean, I didn't think he would U-turn into this, though. I think he was going to U-turn into Claydol. But I feel like I can just go out into my Como now. So let's just do it. Take the rocks, and let's just go for... I'm just gonna click Clangorous Soul, I feel. I could also Flamethrower, but... Man, would he really, like, sack this? I don't feel like he would. He tried to sack it. Okay. So I guess the better play was to just Flamethrower this right away. Yep. So, I get my Throat Spray and all that stuff. Leech Seed? Yep. And he connects. Yeah, it was probably a bad time to set up on this. I probably could have set up on the Claydol. I should have just killed it with Flamethrower. That's my own fault. Well, I'm going to click Flamethrower now, but... man, it sucks. I didn't want... Yeah, I'm playing way too passively against this Pharaoh. I'm playing passively against a passive Mon, and it's kicking me in the butt right now. Like, it's really, really kicking me in the butt. As he protects, yeah. So, Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, Protect. I don't know what his fourth move's going to be. Maybe Gyro Ball, I guess Knockoff, but... Yeah, I let this Pharaoh Seed do... I did this Pharaoh Seed do way too much, to me, overall. Like, I should have just killed it instead of setting up. That's my own fault. That is my own fault. Like, if he goes hard Noivern on the Flamethrower, then props to him, man. Like, props to him. No, he goes to go for a double protect. He didn't get it. Okay, so this is going to drop. So I get rid of the Pharaoh Seed, which is good, but it took way too much effort. It took me more effort than it should have to get rid of the Pharaoh Seed. But what does he go out into now? Darmanitan's not Scarf. It's Belly Drum, and it's not even Salic. Nightwing. Okay, so the way he brought this in, I think this has to be Scarf. This has to be Scarf then. But nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to switch it. I can't switch out. I'm already set up. I'm just going to Clanking Scales. If he's Scarf, he's Scarf. Yep, he's Scarf. And he connects. Okay, so Como's gonna drop. Yeah. Literally, there's nothing I can do about that. It just goes back to me take out the Pharisee quicker, and then I could have set up on the Claydol. That's my own fault. In the meantime, though, he's choice locking the Draco Meteor, so back into Noctowl. Back into Noctowl. Take the rocks damage. We should take a -2 Draco Meteor. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, for the most part, I can agility first. So I'm clicking agility because basically Draco doesn't kill me. Like he's at -2. I feel like he's going to switch out into Claydol or something. Like -2 into -4, Draco shouldn't kill me. Yeah, he has a draw. Back into Claydol. Okay. That's fine. And I'm going to use this Claydol as Theta Fodder. So we have +2 speed. Take the poison chip. And for a little bit of safety, I'm just going to Roost first. Because Claydol can't really do anything to me. Like, even Side Shock doesn't matter. So, get back some health. Light screen. That's fine. I get the Nasty Plot now. Yeah, so I'm clicking Nasty Plot. So basically, my Noctowl hits neutrally through the screens. Dual screens Claydol as he switches straight into Noivern. Okay, I can respect that. There was literally no way I was going to attack right away. And the fact that he went hard Noivern means he's definitely going to switcheroo. So, and not to be an idiot, I am just going to go for the Hurricane because I don't want to waste my boosts. Alternatively, I could have saved this and set up on Claydol again, but I went to the point. Yeah, switcheroo. Like, I'm fine with this, too, because he just gave away his Choice Scarf, so that means my Drapion outspeeds it. So that's good, too. So we do connect Hurricane. Good. We don't kill, unfortunately. So we are going to Hurricane again. There's nothing much left for me to do for the most part. As I'm going to miss Hurricane this time. I was bound for a miss eventually. He connects to Draco. And this shouldn't kill. Ooh, eat it up. Nice, 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 nice. I mean, I was due for a Hurricane miss at some point. So I'm just gonna keep spamming it now. I just gotta keep spamming it now. So I'm like what? I'm like what? 3 for 4 on Hurricanes so far. Make that 3 for 5. Draco Meteors again, connects. I don't think this should kill me unless he crits. Good job. Alright, so I'm 3 for 5 on Hurricanes. Hopefully they can make it 4 for 6. Please. Come on. Alright, Noctowl, good. Alright, so Noivern's down. That's great. So there goes his Power Ball switching. I'm locked into Hurricane. I'm at +2 special attack, which is essentially neutral because of the light screen. Claydol comes back out though. I kind of wish I hit at least one of those Hurricanes because my Noctowl is taking unnecessary damage. But I'm just going to Hurricane again. I died of rocks anyway, so there's no point in me switching out now. Maybe he goes for a Psychic move. Like, I really don't know. Like, I know Reflect and Light Screen, but is he like Dual Stab, like Earth Powered Psyshock? I don't know. Hurricane. We miss. Reflect. Okay. Actually, the Reflect was a pretty smart move. Because, for the most part, the rest of my team is physical. And then you can just light screen afterwards. Yeah, he's definitely light clay. But this is the last turn of this is the last turn of light screen. Hopefully I get at least one more hurricane hit. Thank you, Noctowl. Did okay. Rapid spin. As that kills me. Darn. The tried and true aura set, but I wish Noctowl did more work, but it got 2 kills, so I can't complain. Light screen wears off. And I guess from here, what I could do is just go straight out into my Celesteela. Because now I see Reflect, Light Screen, and Rapid Spin. If he's Earth Power, he can't touch Celesteela at all. Like, Rapid Spin's not doing jack. So he can just go for Light Screen and kill himself. And let me kill him. I kind of want to just get the kill, but I also wanted to get some health back. This is kind of tough. I'm gonna lead seed. It's maybe a misplay, but light screen, yeah. He just gonna let this thing go down. The light screen for the added insurance for something. Alright, so the toxic and elite seed damage should definitely take out the Claydol. Also because of the Reflect, I'm actually like really worried about Spectrier now. Like extremely worried. Because my Drapion doesn't kill now. But at least the Claydol is down. All he has left is Darmanitan, which my Cinderace outspeeds, and Spectrier. I feel like he's gonna go into Darmanitan here. And just click Fire Punch. Or whatever move. Like, I feel like Darmanitan is the play. Oh boy, Spectrier is going to be a real pain now. Despair. Oh, you go Spectrier now. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I just gonna Heavy Slam. He's behind Reflect. It's not going to do much, but I can't let him set up for free. I'm surprised he went this first instead of Darmanitan. Sub, yeah, okay. Yeah, like I was never gonna let him risk him subbing. Yeah, Heavy Slam. Hopefully this still breaks the sub even though Reflect is up. And it does, perfect. Okay. I'm actually really surprised he went Spectrier now. Or maybe Darmanitan does Darmanitan not have Fire Punch? I guess that's the only reason the only thing I can think of that he didn't go Darm. But I'm just gonna Heavy Slam again. I just gotta keep clicking it. Nasty plots. I also didn't see leftovers, so this could be Cobra Berry. Heavy Slam again. Okay, that's fine. So now that I'm back at full HP, I guarantee take a +2 Shadow Ball for sure. And we just keep Heavy Slamming. Because if I get any damage off on this, Drapion should still knock it out with, ooh, ate it up. Nice. Heavy Slam again. That's perfect. All I need is, I just need to get this thing in range of Drapion. That's all I really care about. Although I think Celesteela can take another, Shadow Ball now. Does this kill me? And good job, Celesteela. Okay, so Spectrier is down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm guessing he He doesn't have Fire Punch on the Darm. Cause I feel like if he had Fire Punch on Darmanitan, he would have went to that first and then clicked it. Cause he definitely needs to weaken Celesteela for Spectrier. But yeah, all he has left now is Darmanitan. Darmanitan is not Scarf, it already revealed Citrus Berry, which means that my Cinderace outspeeds it, and my Drapion outspeeds it. So yeah, I'm just going to go and just keep clicking Heavy Slam. This was a very interesting turn of events for the most part. So yeah, just go to Heavy Slam. No need to do anything crazy and switch for no reason. Man, I guess he doesn't have Fire Punch. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of, but he doesn't have Fire Punch. Like, sub... Nah, if he was sub, would he have clicked it instead of going hard belly drumming? Hard to say. I really don't know. I really don't know. I guess he's contemplating... Like, he knows he can't set up again. Like, I'm not gonna let him set up again. Like, it doesn't really matter if he does set up again. Yawn. Oh. Hello. So he's not sub. Ooh, almost got the kill. Actually, this is bad now. I just realized what I just did. Yeah, I just realized what I just did. That was a bad play. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose now. Belly Drum, Yawn, Ice Punch. If his fourth move was Earthquake, I definitely lose. I lose now. Oh, God. Draven doesn't outspeed this because I think it's base 145 speed. Or 135, whatever. Fire. Oh, he does have Fire Punch! Oh, okay. Which begs the question, why didn't he go out into this first instead of sacking Spectrier? But if he's yeah, but since now I know he's Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Cinderace. No, I'm gonna go. No, not Drapion, not Drapion. Drapion's the last ditch effort because I don't outspeed this, and I'd rather just get the guaranteed like safety against the Darmanitans. So just click Pyro Ball. As long as I don't miss, that's a wrap. So he had Ice Punch and Fire Punch, which is both resisted by my Cinderace. I'm really interested to know how come he didn't Fire Punch my Celesteela. Ice Punch does nothing. Pyro Ball, connect, and that's going to be the game. Alright, so we pick up a nice 2-0 win. Very nice 2-0 win. Unfortunate that I didn't get the sweep I was going for with either my Como or my Noctowl, but for the most part, the team itself performed pretty well. Can't complain. Yeah, really interesting Darmanitan set though. Belly Drum, Yawn, Ice Punch, Fire Punch. I'm also really curious to know like his thought process because I felt like he actually could have won this game. I guess he felt that if I Leech Seeded with the Spectrier, then he get a nasty plot up behind a sub, probably nasty plot again, and then go from there. Because I didn't see leftovers pop on the Spectrier, so I assumed it was Cobra Berry already. But I felt like if he went Darmanitan first and Fire Punch Celesteela, he would have been in a better position with Spectrier as opposed to doing the inverse. Because Darmanitan was never late game sweeping. Especially considering I had a Cinderace. Like, it would have been worse if he was Ice Punch Earthquake, but since he wasn't, it's hard to say for the most part. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna judge people for those sets. He felt like he brought the team he felt comfortable bringing for this matchup. I'm not gonna hold that against him. We still pick up a nice 2-0 win regardless. Like I said, it sucks that we didn't get the Como sweep, which was negated by a Scarf Noivern. I definitely played really passively around the Ferroseed. Like, I had multiple opportunities to take that thing out, but I just brushed it aside. So yeah, I definitely gotta play more aggressively in those situations. But yeah, shoutouts to Noctowl. If I hit a few more Hurricanes, maybe it could have swept. I don't know. I mean, it's a 70% accurate move. you're living on the edge anyway with Hurricane. You either hit or you miss. And for the most part, I did hit more than I missed. Just sucks that the ones that I missed kind of like negated Noctowl getting more kills, if anything. But yeah. Still a nice game. GG to my opponent. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, click that subscribe button. I will leave my opponent's description link in the description so you can check out his site. I know he uploaded it a while ago. Yeah. Nonetheless, this was a fun one. And yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy once again. And until the next time, this is Tone, signing out for now. Peace out.